Well, it was a crime that tested a new Utah law. Calvin Myers was convicted of murdering his girlfriend and their unborn child. It happened in 1994 and was the first test case for killing a fetus. For every crime, there's a story in The Truth Matters. Here's ABC4's senior crime and punishment correspondent Marcos Ortiz with tonight's Justice Files.
In 1994, Irene Christensen was 4.5 months pregnant when she was brutally murdered by her boyfriend, who also killed their unborn child. After more than 2 decades in prison, Calvin Myers claims that he's paid for the crime and wants out.
She told me that her and one of her friends had gotten pregnant on the same day. They were both having twins.
But Calvin Myers never wanted the child, and after that revelation, he and his girlfriend, Irene Christensen, never got along. During one argument in 1994, she allegedly called him a hillbilly and a hick. During an outing at Rockport Reservoir in Summit County, Myers stabbed her to death and buried her body. Myers' friend witnessed the crime. But after Myers was arrested, the friend testified that he heard a punching sound, which turned out to be a knife, and heard the woman yell, "Please don't kill me, I love you."
He was pretty freaked out about the whole thing. He didn't, I don't think he really expected.
Myers' comments came during his most recent parole hearing. He's been in prison since pleading guilty in 1996 to Christensen's murder. But at the time, Myers was the first in Utah to be charged with the murder of an unborn child.
I think the worst part of my crime was that she died afraid and alone, and that my son never had a chance. He was never born. He never had a chance to live.
In a plea bargain, the fetus charge was dropped because the Summit County attorney worried about the uncertainty of taking such an unusual case to trial. 24 years later, Myers is still in prison for the murder of Christensen. He now understands the pain he's caused.
That was devastating to see the pain that I caused them. You know, my family is a victim of this crime also. I put them through a lot of pain, a lot of anguish, and they were absolutely horrified by what I chose to do.
In the end, Calvin Myers never tested Utah's fetus murder law. But in 2004, in an unrelated case, the Utah Supreme Court ruled that it was constitutional. Myers now is waiting for word from the Board of Pardons to see whether or not he'll be paroled. For the Justice Files, Marcos Ortiz, ABC4 News.